most important woman in my life is my grandmother and my mother.
The most special person in my life is my daughter.
The most important person in my life is myself.
This is my wife, Harriet.
Wow, that will be my mom.
Oh, definitely that will be my mother.
My mom.
Definitely my grandmother.
The most important woman in my life is my mother.
My mother.
My mom.
My mom and my grandma.
Of course, my mom.
Who's my mom, the backbone of our family, and my new mom is called Lucy Muturi, who's my wife's mom, who's now my mom.
She's seen me through the good, the bad, the ugly.
When I think about tenacity, she is one tenacious woman.
She taught me everything, guided me in what I need to do in life.
Dad passed on quite early in life. I think I was 12, we are 4. So my mom sacrificed to make us the people we are today.
She's been my mentor and she's been my role model.
She's always so positive, a cancer survivor. So I'm just so encouraged to be her daughter.
She bore me. She's been with me all my life and I love her. I'm raised by a single parent, so obviously she's a very big reason to what I am right now. You know, paying my school fees, you know, giving me food, clothing me and housing me when I was still young.
She still takes good care of me. I'm very caring about what I'm doing.
She's still very caring, even if I'm all grown with my own family.
If I become half the woman she is, I'll be good.
She's the only one who knows in and out of me. And of course the fact that she took time, even at the time of my failures many times, she's the only one who can accommodate my worst times. Nobody else could do that.
She's played a big role in making sure that my relationship with her is really good. And whenever I see any lady, I think I see an application of my mom.
Taking me to hospital when I'm sick, taking me to school, tucking me in bed. And now still, when I go home, she forgets and does some of those things.
Every time she would go out, she would bring us fruits, especially bananas, and she does it even today.
When I was little, she used to make my hair, and that is the most thing I miss so much. Yeah.
Does not see me as a grown-up and someone who is working. She sees me as her baby.
When she first asked me about my boyfriend when I was in primary school, and I was like, oh, how do I tell you? But she made it look natural, and she made me understand what it takes to be a lady first and to be truthful.
She's like the best nurse in the world. You know, like you could be anywhere in the world, but the only way you'll get well is when you know she's there.
The beatings. She's a very, very tough mom when it comes to discipline.
The first day of school, standard 1, and she took me to school. So for me, that was the most, you know, seeing her going away, and it was an emotional moment for me.
I think her punishments were the most memorable events I've ever had. And I think that is why I have turned out the way I am. I'm also a mom, so I've taken over what she has taught me.
I remember my mom always reading bedtime stories.
One of the things she stood for in terms of virtues was honesty and forgiveness.
She would always stand by my wife, and they are very close friends. So I think the success of my marriage today is because my mom has been very close to ensure that we are mentored and we got the best of the counseling to raise a good family.
I was born on 8th of May, which normally falls on Sundays sometimes, especially this year. So this year, as I turned 24 years old, Mom, I'm so happy. Thank you for all the love you've given me. Happy Mother's Day.